this video, I want to talk about making a metadata template. Well, why would I want to do it? Well, most digital cameras attach some basic information such as image size, aperture setting, shutter speed, and a lot more information, and they embed it into each image. Well, as a photographer, I think it's important to have details of other than just camera settings, all embedded in my images. I want details of me, such as my name, my address, my phone number, website, email address. I want all that embedding in each image as well. I don't want though to have to enter this individually into each image. Enter the metadata template. Now I can set this up with additional custom information about me, then have it automatically added when I import my images. And you can create more than one template. I might want to create one with my full contact information in, including, let's say, my telephone number, or I might want to create one with just basic information in for when I'm sending images to a stock library, for instance. So okay, well, let's make one. First, we need to bring up the import dialog by clicking on the import button, or use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl-Shift-I, or if you're on a Mac, Command-Shift-I. And then we go over to the Apply During Import panel, and in there we've got the metadata drop down, and if I click on that I can select New, and that brings me up a blank metadata preset. Now I'm first just going to click Check None. Now this will make sure that no blank fields will appear when you're viewing this in Lightroom. And what I want to be looking at in this is the IPTC information. And we'll start off with creator. So creator, I'll type me. And then the creator address. And the creator city. To save you watching me type all this in, I'll just speed forward a little bit for you. Okay, you should be back with me now, and all I've done is I've just typed in all this information: my address, my postcode, my telephone number, email, website, and my job title. The only other thing I want to fill in this is really the copyright. So I can click in here and I can do copyright, let's say 2015. What's the status? Well, yes, it is copyrighted. Rights usage terms. And then if I've got one, a copyright URL, which would be a link onto my website where I might have a statement about my copyright. So when we've finished entering all the information that we need to enter, we can go back up to the top, and under the preset menu we can save the current settings as a new preset, and we'll call this one, let's say, basic 2015, and we'll click create, and then we can click cancel. And now if I go and look under the metadata little drop down, I'll find that I've got a basic 2015, which is the one I've just made. And I can now tell it to add that during the import process. Okay, so let's go and import some images. Well, I've got a little folder on the desktop called Metadata Template with a couple of images in. So let's import them. So I'm going to go onto my desktop, and then I'm going to try and find Metadata Template. And if I click on that, you'll see I've got two images in it called Import 1 and Import 2. I'm going to leave everything the same. I'm just going to add them to the catalogue. I'm going to want to add the basic 2015 metadata template, which is the one we've just made, and I'm going to click import. And there we are. In a second, they're both being imported into the catalogue. You can see here in desktop they've now imported a folder called Metadata Template. And if I look now, I can click on either of these images and I'll look in the metadata panel, which is here, And if I scroll down that, we can see we get to the information. There's the name, job title, the address, the city. All that information that we typed into that metadata template has been added to that image. And it's also been added to that image. So it saves you an awful lot of time being able to set this up one time and then apply it on import. So every single import, it just gets done and you don't have to worry about it. But all that information then is embedded in each one of your images. You can also add metadata to images that are already in your catalogue. So let's have a look at that. Let's go down here and we'll have a look for another image. And we'll say this one. We can see here that there's no contact information in at all apart from my name. So if I want to add metadata to this image, I just scroll up to the top and where it says preset in the metadata panel, I click on that and I pick basic 2015. And if I have a quick look down, you'll see that all that information now has been embedded in that image. And you can also do this on multiple images. So these three here, again, they have no metadata information in. Just show you that. So if I select them all, I'll click on the first one and shift click on the last one. Then do exactly the same. We go up and we say add that metadata basic 2015 to those images. Do I want to add it to them all? Yes, I do. And hey presto, that's done. Just show you now, all that information is embedded in each one of those images. Well, that's it for metadata templates. We've looked at creating a new metadata template and using it to add metadata to images on import, and how to add metadata to existing images in your database using the metadata panel. I hope that was useful. If it was, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss future episodes. And if there are any areas of Lightroom that you want to know more about, leave me a comment and I'll try my best to make a video about it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.